It was January in Topeka. We'd been away from home for 2 years and we were done. Our son was 6 months old and we didn't have the resources to make the move the way it should be done, so we got creative. I found an old pickup in a local junkyard where it belonged. But for $75, I could make it work. This economy pickup had a small 6-cylinder engine and a 3-speed transmission, which had to be held in gear anytime there was a load on the engine or it would pop out of gear. But with a new clutch, new tires and shocks, and plywood over that rusty gaping hole that used to be the driver's side floorboard, the pickup was ready. We rented a trailer for the car, hooked my utility trailer to the old pickup, and started for home. Well, the first day the car blinkers quit working. The second day the overloaded pickup blew a rear tire and the ignition system quit. The third day we encountered a major snowstorm between Evanston and Ogden. The only way we could traverse the deep snow was to follow in the tracks of a semi, and my wife followed in my tracks. Each vehicle plowing a little off the top for the next. That's when my windshield wiper broke. The last day, on the last overpass, the rear wheel finally broke off the tired, overloaded old pickup. But with the help of a wrecker, we were home. The following day, I couldn't even start the pickup at all. Well, we could have stayed in Topeka and let resentment build, or we could figure out a way to achieve what we wanted. I can't is often code for I'm not willing to take the risk or invest the effort to resolve an issue. As a result, many live quiet lives of desperation, imprisoned by fear, becoming more and more depressed as they slide deeper and deeper into despair. Somewhere around 444 BC, Nehemiah, who was the cupbearer for the king of Persia, asked to be allowed to go back to Jerusalem and rebuild the walls and temple. For 52 days, he had to be creative to achieve his goal against the opposition of local kingdoms and his own disinterested citizens. He had to summon the courage to ask the king of Persia to allow a nation who were his slaves to be freed in order to build the walls of a city that had been difficult to breach. Then he had to figure out how to replace debris with building blocks while being threatened by local warriors. He had to get enough food and drink in a land that had been laid waste in order to continue the work. When everything was complete, Nehemiah said, "Go and enjoy choice food and sweet drinks, and send some to those who have nothing prepared. This day is holy to the Lord. Don't grieve, for the joy of the Lord is your strength." Nehemiah 8:10. Then as soon as he left town, people went right back to their evil behaviors. It seems that 70 years of captivity just wasn't enough. It hadn't taught them anything. But for Nehemiah, this was a job well done. These walls would last over 400 years. Then, because of their continued disobedience, Rome would sack the city and destroy the temple for good. If you don't like your life, find a creative solution with joy.